Let me put my headphones in.
Oh shit, we're live.
We're live. We're live.
And we live. We live.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to yet another episode of Intelligently Ratchet.
What I do? What I do?
I'm your host, your one and only DJ Phenomenal. Underneath me, we've got Life and Times with King Just. Just what up?
Yo.
We've got the one and only Senor Bishop Omega.
Hey man, what's going on with you guys?
We've got the hip hop mom, Keisha. What's going on?
What up?
And the painter of the century, the Picasso of our wonderful ecosystem here. We've got Miss Candy Carver. Candy, what's happening?
I'm a woman, not a man, and it's a day that we are making it through together.
Yo, you know what? I like that. I like the fact that he called you the Picasso of the ecosystem. I'm fucking digging that shit right there, man.
I don't think he was the same Picasso as man, but
I like how she said, "I'm a woman, not a man." I like that part.
I get it too. I understood, but I understood where he was coming from too.
Yeah,
but I get
it. Means you're a great artist.
Yeah. She's the Candy Carver of our time.
There you go. She's the Candy Carver of our time.
She's the Candy Carver of this ecosystem.
How's everybody's day going? Everybody's good?
Man, shit, no.
No.
So this is how I think that the world is all about energy. Okay. Because today has not been a good day. It hasn't been the worst day. For me, there's just been a lot of hurdles that I had to cross that I normally would not have had to. And then, America imploded. So it is just a good finish to.
Well, I would say not America.
Happened in my day.
Not America imploded. America imploded. You got
America.
Two different places.
America and you got America. That's
America.
Today.
America imploded. That shit was. We're not having it.
Part of it.
We're definitely.
We ain't coming out.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, make sure you share this link with your timeline. Let all your friends know that we are live at our new time. We are live an hour earlier than you, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So
that's so I can go to bed on time. Thanks, guys.
You got it.
You think you might be seeing us early? You actually are. Yeah. So shout out to everybody, all the Ratcheteers on Facebook. Shout out to all the Ratcheteers on YouTube. Like I said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you're sharing it on the timelines, please. And thank you. It costs you nothing, but it does everything for us, and we really appreciate it.
Absolutely. So let's get things rolling, man. We'll get to the serious things a little later, but let's start with some things here. Start with the Bull in Bull City.
The Bull in the Bull City. I'm working on all segments.
We're not doing the echo.
We're not gonna do the echo.
No.
All right, shit.
The echo is the bomb. What are you talking about?
City. This has been brought to you by.
That's not an echo. But anyway, continue.
It was more like a delay.
No echo. Epic Games basically purchased the property that is currently or formerly was Cary Town Center. So Epic Games, if you're not familiar, they make Fortnite.
Yes.
They're known for Fortnite. They have a couple other games.
Yeah, they have other games, but they're
famously known for Fortnite.
Right. So they purchased this whole sprawling property as their new headquarters. I'm super interested to see what that turns out to be.
Yeah. I think that when you got that Fortnite money, they might have a roller coaster. Like if I'm Epic Games and I got that Fortnite money, I'm building a Fortnite map because that's a lot of square feet.
Yeah.
It was almost 1 million square feet.
It
was close to 1 million, right?
Yeah. It is. And then there's tons of parking lot space that they could actually develop. They might not need all them parking spaces. But there's tons of parking lot space. So yeah, it's a pretty dope concept. We'll see what they turn out to be. That space itself was supposed to be like a mixed use, offices, housing, shopping, and then the next thing was they were supposed to put a fucking IKEA there, which I'm sad. I would rather the IKEA versus Epic Games headquarters.
What I'm gonna say this right here. What I'm gonna say, a lot of single dudes' houses was about to be lit with some motherfucking fossil board.
IKEA like shit. We need an IKEA in this area. I don't know why there isn't one.
Instead of going all the way to Charlotte. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Charlotte
well, all the colleges in the area.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true.
Charlotte is the closest one, and then in PG County in Maryland, there's one.
Okay. I'm saying y'all talk about this. Like, listen, if an IKEA was in Durham before I was married, boy, I'd be looking. My joint be looking like Cow House on Living Single. You talking about like you don't even understand? I would have fake bear rugs. My shit would have been laid the fuck out instead of had that good time furniture.
Lighting.
Right. Nigga, you think you go into Target or a Walmart and you were like, okay, I'm going into Walmart to get this item. Don't ever, like my sister and I, every time we go to IKEA, we're like, okay, look online, I'm going to get this thing, and we end up having to fucking rent a truck to bring whatever it is we have home because
you got to get an extra couch. You got to get an extra couch every time you go to IKEA.
Cabinets, shelving, beds, trundles, refrigerators, kitchen cabinets,
ice cream and Swedish meatballs.
Ooh, we love before we leave.
Swedish meatballs.
Swedish meatballs are banging.
Yeah. Like I can see now, Bishop walk up in the joint, walk up and look at one of the rooms like, I want all of that.
Let me get that room.
I want that one right there.
Let me get that room. Well, I mean, like this. It'd be like this. It's for the best, right? I guess it's for the best. They decided not to put it on here.
Because a whole room costs like 2 pairs of Jordans. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You like, yo, let me get 2 pairs. Listen, I'm gonna give you this pair.
You gotta put everything together. Like,
and not only does it cost 2 pair of Jordans, it will last you for. I bought like when I don't remember where I was moving from or to, but I got my kids the children, not children's bed, but the twin beds with the slats or whatever. Things lasted forever. There's good products. They're durable products. Sure. Now, you might have to hire somebody to put that shit together. But once you put it together, it is the business.
You're good to go.
But hold on. I think we have someone that could put it together for them. And this segment has been brought to you by Dance. Do it in by Dance. Dance and make them dance. Dance and make them dance. Dance and make them. So shout out, yo. So if y'all ever get to IKEA and need that stuff put together,
get it done by Dance.
Get it done by Dance.
I can't put nothing together. Yeah, I can't put nothing together. I always got to get help getting things put together. It's nice to be able to call somebody and get them to do something like that. Cause not my life.
Special if
I can do it myself. But I don't like to.
Especially if you follow him on OnlyFans, he'll do it with his shirt off.
No, oh my god!
Excuse me, what?
His mother will.
You trying to get all shot? Ignore that last statement.
Right, we trying to live lives.
Oh,
just trying to get some.
And so we got more good news. Mackenzie, what's her name? Mackenzie Scott. She's not even running around these streets. She's not even running around these streets wanting to be called Mackenzie Bezos. She said, nah. I guess she's the richest woman in the world now, and she's like giving away money like free cheese. And thankfully, she's donated. She's given nonprofits a couple of HBCUs large transformative amounts of money. And I guess the most recent one is the Durham Meals on Wheels nonprofit organization has gotten was it 750,000?
Yeah, she had to have hung out in Durham and seen how fucking cool it is and how great the people in Durham are and how much they are about the community. Like, why would you randomly give 750K to a town? So I'm pretty sure she was
looked into it, and my understanding is she has a team. It's not just random. It's not random at all.
Her team.
She has an actual. That's easy though, because think about it. Here, if you talk to people, you can find any part. I don't know if in the world, but at least in the country, you can kind of like we're so close in the Triangle area, especially Durham. Like we maybe got like 3 degrees of separation. right?
Yeah.
We're just tight like that. So I can call 3 people and somebody probably can get Barack Obama. And I actually know who I can call that knows somebody to get Barack Obama. Yes. Yeah.
Ladies
So
and gentlemen,
right.
Barack Obama will be on the show next week. Stay tuned.
But for real, right? So we're so close knit here, and we have such a high density of like educated people, tech companies, like medicine, right?
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense that somebody within her team had some kind of North Carolina tie, right?
Yeah. Well, I've always said that everyone has family in North Carolina. Like anybody that I've ever met, and I've met a lot of fucking people. I've been a lot of fucking places. Everyone either knows somebody in North Carolina, but that's minimal. But for the most part, everyone has family, a cousin, a great aunt, a grandma,
grandpa,
something.
Everyone has family in North Carolina.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Definitely. So that's a big deal, I think, for her to be able to be donating. Not like I said, the nonprofits, Meals on Wheels. You know, if you think about it, there we have especially because of COVID, there's probably an increase in demand for Meals on Wheels, right? Because we talked about who's in need of those services. Right. If you're not aware of what Meals on Wheels is, right? They're the nonprofit organization, pretty nationwide, that gives meals and what is it called? How do I say? Delivers meals to elderly people, disabled people.
Yeah.
My grandma had a lady that lived with
Candy.
Candy.
I thought it was me. I thought it was my internet.
So Meals on Wheels, like she says, and not only do they deliver these meals, but they actually, I have a few friends that work as site directors for daytime commune sites. So the people go to these sites. It's normally at a community center or something, a library or something of the nature, and the hot food is delivered to them there for lunch. But they also get to play games and interact and do stuff like that. So Meals on Wheels is pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
It is actually.
And has Wake County Schools been giving food to the students and the families?
I haven't really been paying attention.
I know they were.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
They were, and then when the plan changed, they set up sites, but they were spaced farther apart. So I don't know. I just stopped paying attention. My kids don't.
Gotcha. Okay, I got you. I mean, neither do my kids, but I still pay attention to it. I know Durham still does it, and in fact, there's with the weather, they're actually going to be closed
Friday.
On Friday.
Is it supposed to snow Friday?
Yeah, it's supposed to snow. Yeah, because of the So they're expecting snow like Thursday night, Friday morning. So for anyone that uses that service or know someone that uses that service, make sure y'all get to the sites tomorrow. And get your meals. That's gonna, they'll make sure they subsequent for the extra day. So make sure that you get there tomorrow to get what you need. And but yeah, and it made me think, Kenny, when you're talking about COVID with Meals on Wheels, how the numbers are spiking up now. Locally.
We can't stay in the house worth shit.
Yo. Crazy, yo, right?
Can I say something? Because I'm angry about this. Just I apologize, y'all. If I'm speaking out of turn,
man. What you got?
If I'm speaking out of turn, God damn it, we up at 16.5% right now. And I'm gonna tell y'all, sons of bitches, the reason why we out there because y'all motherfuckers had to go Thanksgiving and then turn around and go out of town on Christmas. You don't even like your fucking family that much. The only reason why, if it was non-COVID, y'all would have found a way to not go out of town. That's the only reason why the fuck y'all went out of town, because it's COVID and y'all didn't want to sit your asses in the house. Listen,
it's reverse peace psychology,
right?
I'll tell y'all a little story.
Okay.
I am my mom, my sister, and my dad are like the closest family that you guys will ever meet. Like when I meet people, men, I actually have to look at how close they are to their family, and no one I've ever met is closer than me, my mom, my dad, and my sister. Like no one.
Okay.
So I mean, I take that into account. So this holiday season was super hard for me because I really couldn't be with my family. And granted, we do stuff in my mom and dad's front yard and we sit out there. It's just fucking not the same. So when I met my ex-husband, I was actually pregnant with my youngest kid at the time. That first Thanksgiving when I was 26, 7 years old was the first Thanksgiving that I ever spent away from my family. And so he picked me up from, I had a whole nother house, but he picked me up from my mom. Thank God, Joe. But he picked me up from my mom and daddy's house. And we started on the road to his hometown. And I cried the entire way there because I was not going to get to be with my family on Thanksgiving. And that's before we were married, though. That's before I was 6 months pregnant when we got married. So that's before we got married. And I know in the back of his mind, he was like, "This bitch, is this really what I want to do?" But we went ahead and got married. But yeah,
what you're alluding to is a microcosm. Though, like everyone can relate to the story you're telling. Right? Well, not everyone, but most people.
Yeah, so I was really like Thanksgiving. I cried a lot. I cried like 4 times Thanksgiving Day. It's my family so much, and I miss just being with them. And we don't even do shit. We don't play games or nothing. It's like Thanksgiving morning, we go to my mom and dad's house. Me and my mom and my sister, we start cooking. We put turkey in the oven. Everybody lays down, take a nap, get up, finish dinner, eat. Like that's it. It's no frills to it.
So you didn't go just for social distancing sake?
No, I haven't. I haven't been inside my mother's house since March.
Okay.
My parents are not playing. They do not like. They don't really go out. If they do go out, they go out, pick up something. And my mom always tells me, I tell that little girl, don't touch my trunk. She just hits the button. Her trunk opens. She hits the button. Her trunk closed. Like she sprays it down with Lysol, sprays the trunk down with Lysol. Like they're not fucking playing.
Wow.
And I completely appreciate that. I am thankful for that.
You got to respect the discipline.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? I say you got to respect the discipline.
Yeah, definitely. But I appreciate that for a long term with them as opposed to a hug or a kiss or whatever that could cause them.
And that's the last one
not be here anymore. Right. But still, it was super hard. Christmas was better because I had gone through Thanksgiving, but it was fucking hard. And my birthday's the day after Christmas. So we're just, I mean, we're used to having all 4 of our noses together, and then my boy's nose, and then my baby daddy nose, and like we're all used to being like in one little ball, and we didn't get to do that, and it fucking sucked. Like this,
but if you can do it, what I'm saying this is right. If you can do it, Key, everybody else can do it. What I'm saying this is right here. See, because you got a valid excuse because y'all love up on each other. Y'all like a ball of puppies. You lay on each other and all that stuff, and
pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? You're all
like
on top of each other.
You'd never believe like the moment that we're able, all safe to convene, it's gonna be like me, my mom, my dad, and my sister laying in my mama's bed watching some stupid ass judge show and laughing. Like that is the goal right now.
I hope as a father that my don't get like
they will. That's what you want.
You know what? I don't.
My daddy calls it the baby. So give me the baby pile. He always has.
Now, you know what? Even though my kids are, I got a 13-year-old and a 9-year-old. Like in those times where I'm just chilling in my room and I'm watching TV, because normally I'm on the couch, and I like the fact that they can come down and they'll want to be on the love seat, want to be on the other end of the couch or on the floor or whatever, and we're all just in the same space. But like you said, I use doing the bed, like I'll be watching something, I'll be watching a movie, and they'll come in the room and they're like, "Can we watch it with you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." You know what I'm saying?
Right? That's the
One's on one end of the bed, the other one's like on a bench at the end of the bed, and you know what I'm saying? We're just all there. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. Like, I appreciate moments like that too.
Absolutely.
Me?
Shout out to the Just Squad.
Nah, fuck that. My kids wild as shit. They all over the place. You know what I'm saying? These 1-year-olds, my twins, they wanna jump off the bed. Still. Listen, they won't. When I say they won't be still, it's like this. I have to literally be like this. Hold one down and then have my leg on top of the other one, so she just can't jump off the bed. And then
I had what they call Irish twins. So my kids are 15 months apart.
Right.
So I feel you. I feel it gets better.
Shout out Keisha for fucking during that time period.
We didn't know you.
Oh man. So
I think it was
while you
that
were
one
talking,
time. I think it was that one time, and boom, we had another baby.
Right.
Like while you were
came
talking,
right back.
while you were talking, Danny asked, he's like, "Y'all getting the vaccine or no?" For me,
good question, Danny.
I actually would. I have no problems getting it. I served in the military. I got pumped with different things of anthrax and a whole bunch of other stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But at the same time, the only reason I'm not getting it right now is just for the fact that we're still gonna be wearing a mask. We're still gonna have the social distance, or anything like that. If they said, "Hey, once you get the vaccine, you got a proof you ain't gotta wear a mask no more. Y'all can, if it's 5, 6 of y'all can hang out, whatever." I'd be, look, give it to me. You know what I'm saying? I'll go ahead and get it. I'll get the 2 shots. But since I still gotta do the same thing that I'm doing now, I don't see the point.
Yeah.
You know what you're saying is probably going to be the case too. It'll probably get down to the point where after a certain amount of time the vaccine's been available, they'll be like, hey, you need like almost like an insurance card, like, hey, show your proof you got the vaccination. And
I literally saw someone.
It'll be inside the vaccination.
Yeah. So
thing,
people that are getting the shot, they do have a card.
They have a card.
Okay,
but here's the thing also. This virus is so new. This is just the first iteration of this virus. So every year you get a flu vaccine, it has different strains in there that are going to create antibodies for those different strains. Right now for COVID, we have this one strain. And now the news actually, and I'm not like news is making a mockery or trying to rile people up, but the news is talking about this new mutation. What are they calling it? The new variant or whatever. Viruses mutate. That's what they do by nature. Every year, when they make the current flu vaccine, they have to kind of guess to see. I mean, they have to kind of guess what the next mutation is going to be. Because it probably hasn't completely mutated prior to them making the flu vaccine.
And so they add a lot of the previous years, whatever.
Exactly. Not all the previous years back to whenever.
Well, no, not all, but whatever the previous year was, like they add that into the current.
Yep. So it's got multiple strains. That's what they call it, strains of the flu in that vaccine that you're taking that year. That's why
a lot of people say, and again, that's why a lot of people say, "Oh, the flu shot didn't work for me this year." Yeah, because some years they miss the content. It doesn't work. So you know what I'm saying. So that's what it is. Or you might get the flu strain that you didn't have the last time. So, but
But for COVID, has been this one strain all year. It's mutated. They've discovered that it's mutated, and I don't know whether that's because science is hypersensitive to COVID right now. So they're gonna grab it, take a look at it, see if it looks different. Like there's a whole science behind this, you guys. So it's not alarming that there's a new mutation of COVID because that's what viruses do just naturally. It ain't science is not pumping it up or mutating it or whatever. If a virus is in society so long and it's doing what it's doing and it stops being as effective, just naturally that virus is going to mutate to become more effective. It's going to change how it acts.
A weed is going to grow, damn it. A weed's going to grow.
Thank you. Yeah, a weed's going to grow. Through the cracks,
you know what I'm saying? Weed's going to grow. That's what it's like.
And since we're talking about COVID and being safe and wearing your mask, can we talk about the Baltimore mayor? And
yo, so this hold on, Just. Hold on. This is my section, Just. This is my section. This is my section. This right here is Ratchet News of the Week without an echo, but put an echo in your mind. All right, so my homeboy, Mayor Scott, was doing his press conference. Like, first of all, if y'all see Mayor Scott, man, like Brandon Scott is the guy's name. He's 36 years old. He's a young mayor. of Baltimore. He was out there. Look,
he's a Kappa. I don't know.
He's a Kappa too. Listen.
Oh, they just had some.
I don't know.
Was it yesterday?
It was either yesterday or the day before.
It
was he's got the Steve Harvey fro. He out there looking. He look. When I say my man's out there looking sharp, he's out there looking sharp. You know what I'm saying? So he out there doing his thing. He out there, mug. He talking and everything. And one of the boys from Baltimore, yo, nigga, so he like, man, hey, yo, shorty, pull your mask up, fam. And you slowly start like because he tried to keep it professional. He wanted to say, my nigga, if you don't motherfucker put your mask on, I'm gonna send these motherfucking security agents at your bitch ass. Like, yo, you. He was like, shorty, pull your mask up, son. And then he was like, nah, man, y'all get the rest. He said, man, he said people dying. He said, y'all trying to kill me. He said, man, we ain't talking about you. We talking about other people.
That's the realest shit of the week. That's the realest shit.
Listen, this nigga he did not say we not trying to kill you. He said, man, we talk about other people. Like, we are, we did try to shoot at your ass. Listen, we talking about these other motherfuckers. Hold on, here it is.
Oh, there you go. I got
that line. That's what
yo, he got a sharp hairline. Shout out to his barber.
He got yo, for real. Every day he gets it done every day.
Right.
He got the Purell on the counter.
Yo, shout out to his barber. Yo, facts.
I don't know who barber got it better. Intelligently Ratchet. Who barber has a better barber? His or Jalen Rose's?
Jalen Rose. I'm just gonna jump out the window. Jalen Rose got it. And then that perfect part with the little swirl.
I don't have enough data. I'm sorry. I don't have enough data yet. That's my issue. I need more data because this fella he knew. We don't really know yet. So let's gather some more data. I don't think it's fair to kick him out the game because we don't know what we have to expect. Just wait on it. I anticipate more. Right? There's no way you can get a 30-something-year-old black mayor and us not get something. Just wait on it.
All right, so we need a reference point there. Hold on, let me give you a reference point. Hold on. I got you.
What do you mean?
This is before. This is
yeah.
It's a reference point.
About his hairstyle.
It's a reference point now.
Right.
I don't know.
Yo, he was out there. Yo,
wait,
boy.
We have OJ. Hold on.
His pictures?
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh, but no, okay, that's fine.
He got that mayor money now. So he got an edge up. He got a.
There you go. He went from that
to that new edge up. That's when you got that mayor money. That's $100.
That mayor money kicked in.
That's that mayor money talking right
there.
That's
$70 haircut right there.
And so Jalen done had the money a little bit longer. So I like again data. I need to see about Jalen's old hairstyles. So he had what he got to get what he do. You know what I mean?
He said, what? He had to get what he got to do what he do.
You know what I'm saying?
We done lost like 4 woke points off of that. Just one line right there. 4 of our woke points got away. We might as well start singing, I like Popeyes.
Hey,
baby. I like Popeyes.
Whatever. You telling me you didn't understand what I said. You ain't understand.
Ooh, yeah.
Whatever. You understood what I said.
You spoke straight up old time Negro speech. This shit, Mark Twain wrote that shit.
Jebediah Jordan was his great grandfather.
Yeah.
I give up.
Look,
those are Jalen Rose money. No, that is not comparable. Those comparable. Those are Jalen Rose money.
Right here,
hold on. Always. Is that Kazi?
Right yo, the one on the right that's not Jalen Rose. That's Kazi.
4 letters. I see you.
Pin on haircut ideas is the title of that fucking picture. Thank you very much.
Escape. Yo, it's all right, man.
Oh,
that's what people was looking at. People was like, I want a Jalen Rose.
That was what I wanted.
Let me get
Lie.
that Jalen
I
Rose.
want that
Jalen Rose with that little swirl with the little Nas joint.
I want the 08 Jalen Rose though.
There you go. Boy, I come out the gate with that joint right there. The first show we do back, I'm like, yo, check it right there. Woo.
Yo.
Like I like a person. See, it's like this when politicians and this is a great segment for the other point on Ratchet on the Ratchet. It's like this when politicians talk regular, we love it. That's the reason why people gravitated to Trump because he didn't speak like a politician, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. But talking about, you know what I'm saying, some of the homeboys, Trump, you know what I'm saying, tapes then leaked out. Hit these streets, him talking reckless and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And my bad, y'all, like, you know what I'm saying, I didn't really get to dig deep into the shit because I'm so fucking tired of talking about Trump news.
this was amazing to listen to. And you know me, I only really listen and pay attention to politics when it comes to shit we're going to talk about on this podcast or the other podcast.
Mm-hmm. No, say it.
You can say the other. You don't have to say the other podcast. Straight to tape.
Fine. But I've only seen that unless the shit is like super fucking interesting. So this hour and 10-minute long tape is basically Trump spewing all of the lies and misconceptions about the election process in Georgia. And the officials in Georgia basically saying like, nah, B, that's not it. Like countless times there was a woman on the call and I should have taken down names, but she was like, yo, you guys have said this particular thing happened. Like these, like we're saying we reviewed and 3 dead people voted. 3 people who were registered dead voted. But y'all are saying it's like 10,000. And countless times we have asked you for the data to support that.
Right.
So that, and that's anything. Like if someone tells me I'm wrong at work, then I'm like, give me the data.
Yep.
I'll go back, look at each individual case, and then report back to you. But she's like, y'all, we've asked y'all for that shit and y'all won't give it to us. So
what can you do with that?
What you do is this right here, because what you say is this right here, because this is what happened in the conversation, and this is how I know it happened. Hey, we found 3 people that's dead voted. Just says that to me, and I'm like, you know what? If it was 3, it could be 10,000. And then then someone did this right here. They was like, yeah, let's go with the number of 10,000. And then
that's all they needed.
That's basically what he said. And then him talking about the lady, she just shoved the boots. She shoved them. She shoved them in 3 times. 3 times she shoved him in. I mean, it looks really bad for us and me and you and your mama and the whole world is looking at us.
And you.
He is it really sounded like some shit that could be a mobster movie, like for real. And he's the Don and he's talking to people, underlings, trying to make them do what he wants them to do. It was absolutely phenomenal, actually. Phenomenal. I'll say it's phenomenal.
So speaking of tapes and other stupid stuff,
let's see it.
Boy
Bishop.
We got a young lady attacking a 14-year-old little boy.
Oh, let's talk about it. Man, oh man, couldn't have been my kid. Listen. Jesus have mercy.
Listen, this is you know
her tell it. He attacked her first.
The 2000, you know what? The 20s are not good for our white friends because the craziest of the craziest of your cousins and shit like that are spazzing the fuck out. So first of all, she accused a young man.
Bishop, before you start,
okay.
She's not Caucasian. Like she may identify as Caucasian. She may have grown up in a Caucasian neighborhood, a white neighborhood with all white friends.
Hold on, Key. Listen. I'm going by what you identify with.
No,
Listen,
fuck that. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
No. What I've learned from my good
and
folks.
Her skin tone and her hair say.
Listen, I understand that. I understand
Caucasian.
who she's.
But I just wanted to say that before you got into the story. So
listen, I am not here to tell you who you are. I'm not here to tell who you are. If P or listen,
our Latino expert says she's Rican.
Right, and that's fine. But if she identifies as white, then guess what? She's going down with white people. I'm about who you identify with. I'm about who you identify with. Like shit, if you came on here, Keisha, tomorrow and said, you know what? My name is Keith. Guess what? You're gonna be Keith to me. Okay, so I'm going with who you identify with.
I'm a crazy.
I would never. That's my daddy's middle name, by the way. I would never.
Shout out to Keith McDougal.
All right, so
I'm gonna call you Keitha.
Keitha. I'm like,
okay, so Bishop, I want to hear what you got to say.
What did he do? What you do, Bishop?
So this was so she attacked the young man. Said, "Don't run away with my phone." Attacked him, and then her dumb ass then told the police that they attacked. Then that they attacked her until they saw the video, and also the Uber driver that she actually dropped her phone in returned the phone back to the hotel. So the hotel did not apologize. And then later on, what I after digging a little bit more, her mother got arrested or put out of another hotel.
Yep.
A couple of days before that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
she's so ghetto.
Puerto Rican Karen.
Listen, Puerto Rican Karen's a hotel gangster. Okay,
it's a hotel.
A hotel gangster. Hotel everybody. Hotel the mayor. But she's Soho Karen. That's what Nita said. She's Soho Karen.
She's Soho Karen.
Soho Karen.
But listen,
yeah.
Now Bishop sort of he touched on it, but in the video that came out, the gentleman, the father, who is I can't remember his name right this second.
He's like a Grammy nominated sex,
he's some kind of horn artist. Horn artist, like
with Beyonce and all that.
Correct. So he's somebody. Now she doesn't know this, but it doesn't matter per se in regards to the story. But just the fact that kind of helped, get the story out quicker. But
no, it just says even if you're in a Benz, you still in a coupe.
Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is this right here. Go ahead, say your part because I got something to follow up with that, P.
But I'm getting to the point where the gentleman was attempting to keep this wild woman at bay. She's over here slashing and going at him and at his son, and he's like, "Yo, you think that's the only?" She's like, "Show me the phone. Show me the phone." He's like, "Yo, you think this is the only iPhone ever made? Like, this is not your phone." Like,
exactly.
And then the I guess manager of the hotel, his thought process to diffuse the situation was, "Hey, son, show me the phone." Like he's trying to the girl is getting at him, and then you was like, "No, show me the phone. Show me the phone." He's like, "No, I'm not getting." The father's like, "I'm not giving you the phone. That's not your phone."
The phone, and I don't have to show it to you,
right? Like I don't have to prove it's not your phone. Like I don't have to prove anything. I'm staying in this hotel, and then it's like, "Yo, we're staying here, and this is the type of treatment that we're getting."
She wasn't even staying there though, or she had checked out. It said she had checked out a few days earlier. So why the fuck was she even there?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Looking for her phone. I think she really is a little off. I think she off. You raise your hand if you got a bipolar person in your family or something.
Listen,
y'all know.
Yeah, I think she's what it is.
Maybe I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you this right here.
I know a few. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely know a few.
But listen, I'm gonna tell you this right here. Okay, if you would have did that to 14-year-old Quinn Jarrett, or 18-year-old Josiah Dublin, okay, any one of my sons, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna two-piece the shit out you. Like this, I'm saying, it's gonna be a bad day for your jaw. Like you ain't gonna sit here and hit on me, lady. Listen, I told you ain't my phone. Now, because what we could have did was this right here. We could have said, hey, let's use Find My Phone since you're on iPhone.
He told her that.
He said
that. Yeah, he did that.
Let's go ahead and diffuse that way. But you put your hands on me. Like I'm saying, if you put your hands on my baby, guess what? We gonna stump you the fuck out in there. It's gonna be like this. Lady, this
I could have been like, hey,
beat the shit out of lady.
Hey, call this number.
Right.
If that would have been then it's my phone.
This
That
shit
should have
never
been the approach.
and then get the fuck out my face.
I ain't
Yeah.
gotta show you the phone, but call the number.
Exactly.
If you hear the phone ring or feel the phone vibrate, then you know it's my phone.
I mean,
Exactly.
we could sit here and gesticulate about a myriad of ways
Yeah.
that this
But
could
the
have
fact
been
that they had to
resolved.
do it. Yeah,
It could have been remedied.
Yeah.
Could've
She
been
was
handled.
not being reasonable.
No.
And not
she
only
wasn't
did
at
she
all.
attack the young man, she
Yes.
tackled the young man.
Yes.
Like this shit never happens to me. I have 3 boys.
First of all,
and
your
boys
they're
are big.
No,
they're
do
big.
not. Don't do
Their
that.
boys are giant humans.
2 of them
They're
are
We got dinosaur
black
babies. They're
belt.
huge.
2 of them are black belts. But let a bitch ever, I don't care how old I am or how old they are, come for my children. It's knuckles up, bitch. You're gonna have to fight. Like I don't.
Can I say this right here?
It's probably because he is a man and a gentleman and a scholar that he didn't. Because I would punch the bitch in the face like so hard.
Keith, first of all, ain't nobody tackling your children. Okay, I can't tackle your children. I'm a grown ass 40-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. Listen, first of all, you I don't know what you fed them, but these are healthy young men, and they all look about 7'2". These sons look about 7'2". It's like, yo, she walks around with her own bodyguards. You ever seen like a celebrity walk around with bodyguards and how little they look? That's how Keith look with her. Like, so praise
And
God.
my son, they love to sit their elbows, like rest their elbow on top of my head.
So praise God for the shocks in your car, okay?
There you go.
Because if they're all getting the car, it's a lot of niggas. I don't mean to call them that, but it's a lot of you know, they security force. So ain't the first one, ain't nobody tackling them. It's like this. You don't ask Keisha's sons for shit. If they got your phone, they just got it. It's kind of like throwing it in the, like if you drop your phone in the bear pit, you like, you know what? The bear just got that shit. I'll get it back when it comes around. Excuse me, man.
Ain't no more phone.
But what I'm trying to say is this type of shit
are pressing charges.
Like me.
They are pressing charges.
He is pressing charges.
They're pressing charges. They're suing the hotel. They're doing all of that shit.
Yo, but when I say this right here, but what I didn't like is when he played his trumpet for no reason during a press conference. I'm like, nigga, it ain't no time for no music. Don't play your goddamn trumpet.
I didn't see the press conference.
I didn't see that.
But when I was curious because when the video cut off is when he like really started getting upset. He's like, "You will not attack my." I was like, "Oh shit getting real." Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as it should, like, you should be defending your son, yourself, and your son.
Absolutely.
You know like, nah, this shit is totally unacceptable. And when you get to the point where you're starting to attack another person or a child or whatever, nah, all bets are off. Like, you know, the cognizances are all like, nah, you know what I'm saying? So I totally understand, you know, why he did. Yeah, she had a few DUIs. Yeah, I seen that too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she should be charged and convicted.
Yes.
She have a few DUIs, but she was in New York, but she's from California, right?
I believe so.
What I'm saying is this right here: DWIs or not, you attack one of these damn Jared children, I'm gonna throw your ass on the roof of that hotel. It's gonna be a bad situation.
Charged and convicted. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Say it one more time, just make sure they heard you.
Charged and convicted.
That's a combination. That's not one or the other. It's both.
That's a word.
Let them know.
Oh nah, what I'm saying is this right here ain't gonna be enough for you to be charged or convicted. You have the goddamn, it's gonna be a closed casket. You can attack one of mine. What I'm saying is right here. I'm not about that. I'm telling you, I'm gonna choke you to death. I'm gonna choke you to death and bite pieces off you. I'm going down for real. Like,
you gonna be Florida man?
Doing something wrong to a body.
You gonna be Florida man? You gonna be like
Florida man?
On the brain.
I got bath sauce in my pocket right now. Hey, I got bath sauce in my pocket right now, just for any occasion.
In case for a rainy day.
Oh,
Pop
shit.
off if you want to. Pop off if you want to. Say I don't eat these drinks like.
Oh no.
Pop off.
Bath salt.
I've been waiting to take these.
Right.
Eat your face off.
Oh superpowers.
I'm gonna get buck ass naked.
Superpowers kick in.
I ain't gonna just eat you because I ain't gonna fuck my clothes up, but I'm gonna get buck ass naked and eat the shit out your face. What?
Hey,
Lord mercy.
That's when you December 21st power.
Oh, so
That was your superpower.
right,
That's what it
right,
was.
exactly. That's what I was saying. Is
Now we know. So Bishop's superpower
gotta
was the
activate
ability
it.
to just bite someone's face off. And when it at will.
At will.
Just throw the bounce off and you're good to go.
Yo.
My dog tries to eat my cat's face off on a daily basis. So
Okay.
That's
She
terrible.
probably be looking at you too, like.
no, he would just be like, get away from me.
Oh my God. All right, guys, we're gonna switch gears just a hair. Once again, if you are joining us on Facebook, on YouTube, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Also, you can follow us at Instagram at Intelligently Ratchet. But we're switching this next segment.
Ratchet.com.
Or go to intelligentlyratchet.com. And with that being said, we've got some news you can use. Bishop and Just, if you would please take it away, sir. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with this Jacob Blake case that we've been hearing so much about.
Man, them damn cops ain't getting charged with nothing.
They ain't not getting charged at all.
Nothing.
So everything's been dropped. Nothing's going
cut
down.
it short. They getting away with it.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
And it's not
bullshit.
Right.
Shoot a man in his back.
Shit ain't right. It ain't fucking right.
I wish. I'm saying that's what you know what on the next. I think what we should have did though. What went on today? If we would have handed out Subway sandwiches, Skittles, and hoodies, then I think more motherfuckers wouldn't have been. We could have saved someone's life. You know what I'm saying? Like true story.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's one of the same. It's like, how don't you charge them? You know what I mean? What excuse do you have? You know what I mean? You see that, and it's more of the same. It's more of the same. And then when shit snaps, again, I say this right here. This snap is going to come.
Okay, so what I'm going to say is
coming.
You have to display intent means, capability and opportunity. So if they're going to try to charge the officers with let's say murder, you have to show that the officer was displaying malicious intent to take this dude's life, instead of saying manslaughter or any of the manslaughter levels could have been used as accidental death. So, but to charge him at all,
just nothing.
I don't like that.
Nah, not at all.
And it's Kenosha too. It's Kenosha. It's Kenosha. So Kenosha got two big ass cases going on.
Exactly. We already see how they get down.
You see how they get down. You know what I'm saying? They trying everything in their power not to do it. And I think that we you know what I'm saying, it's still like, you know what I mean, I want to let everybody know, just because it's 2021, man, it's still Black Lives Matter. Just because you're not always every year, you know what I'm saying, you could talk shit about whatever you want to talk about. It's like this with the movement, Black Lives, the statement Black Lives Still Matter is still a statement. If you don't fuck with that, then guess what? You get thrown on the roof of Soho Karen. That's what I'm about.
You Soho Karen with your bitch ass.
With your bitch ass. Yeah, man. It's a tragedy, you know what I mean, that we can't get justice the way we should in this country or whatever. So y'all guys fucking suck. But you know what doesn't suck?
What doesn't suck?
The state of Georgia.
Georgia.
Representing
Georgia. So because of Georgia's, so I was talking to somebody tonight. How long has Atlanta been black?
Forever.
Forever.
Right. Exactly. Forever.
Ever?
People in Atlanta just have not been voting. And thank God for Stacey Abrams. Stacey
Abrams.
Can we
clap it up for Stacey Abrams real quick?
Yo, y'all hit the like buttons for Stacey. I want to see some
like
likes.
It up for Stacey.
Like it up for Stacey
Abrams. Like it up.
Abrams. I'm saying
up to the point where Georgia basically has always been hey mom, I know we're red, but every night I go to sleep and I really feel blue. Like I really feel blue.
I will not identify as blue.
I identify as a blue. Like I really want to know, Jimmy, you cannot identify as blue. We are red. Georgia's always been a blue state for as long as I can remember. But them motherfuckers didn't vote until Stacey Abrams came and crushed the buildings. Like for real.
She Snoop Dogg the shit out that state.
Right. So now Georgia is a blue state. It probably always should have been a blue state. But because Stacey Abrams put in the work to get people out to vote and to engage those people, those celebrities and politicians that she knew would get people out to vote, Democrats now have basically split down 50-50. And who's the deciding vote? Kamala Harris. How, in all that's going on today, those that know me know I'm not a huge Biden Harris fan, but this shit it's rich. This shit is rich as fuck, yo.
I want to say this right here because I'm sorry. I was like, you know what? I'm showing growth because you asked that question like, who's the deciding vote? You know what I was about to say? Who? What? These nuts. But you know, I know that I'm showing growth. So I want to say thank you. I just want to let y'all know that I could have said either these nuts or your mama as the deciding vote. You know what I'm saying? And so that way, I want to say thank you, 2021.
Bishop, I thought you were setting up a combo, Joe. That you said it was these nuts, and then you said I'm showing growth. I thought you.
Boom, boom,
boom. Yo, but yeah, like Rav said it, I had seen that. If I bet was a person, it would be Stacey Abrams. Yeah, but yo, if Biden and Harris don't put this woman on somewhere in the administration, like
nope.
I mean,
nope. I don't want her to.
I agree.
I don't want her to.
We need people on those levels, right? Where she's like people like that. We need them there so that they're not getting over refined. We got to be careful because we keep wanting to put everybody in these top positions. But
I'm not saying
they don't have the same.
No, wait. I'm sorry.
When's the next Georgia governor's race?
Hold on, Keith. What would you say? Just go ahead.
I'm not meaning anywhere like secretary of something, but if they don't like, we want us to work together,
right?
Always, you know what I'm saying? Like,
let's build a good relationship.
My number, you know what I'm saying? Type thing. Like, if they don't that connection, you know what I'm saying? Or or and show their appreciation, like, hey, you come to the White House for dinner. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Something like that. But I really think she needs to,
needs to stay in the front lines on the ground. She needs to stay in that.
We need those people there.
She needs to run for governor again in 2 years. Or it might be 1 year, right? Is it 1 year at this point? Because that was last year.
I'm not sure.
1 year. Perry, help me out. But that she needs to run again for governor against Kemp. She has built all this entire voter base. There's no question that she would win the governorship of Georgia because, like we said, Georgia has always been blue. It's just motherfuckers didn't vote. She has generized. That's a new word. But she's energized that voting base. Don't let that die. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Yeah. Keep it going. Keep it going for another year.
I agree.
Year and a half. 2020. So next year, run for governor. She got to start that now.
Right.
So whatever.
And then also gives.
Go ahead.
And it also gives mentorship, right? Like we can talk about that. Like when we take those people from the ground level, right, Justin? If we take those people from the ground level, what happens? Do they can't teach anybody, so then it's just them. Right. If we really want to make differences on the on the local level in our states and such, I think it's important for us to have people still there. Like, is that what you're going to say, Justin?
And that's what I was saying. So that's where I was getting at from the beginning. Like, they need to make sure that they stay connected with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But keep her where she's at, but be a resource, be an avenue. You know what I'm saying? Just as much as she was a resource to them, they need to make sure that they're a resource to her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And reciprocate your appreciation back for all the efforts that she's put in to help, you know what I'm saying, people get into position.
Like look out for the cookout. She's
a pillar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and move to Georgia so I can vote for Stacey.
That's what I was about to say. The same thing. All y'all listen. All y'all niggas that went to Georgia to change your lives. Like why is Atlanta the place that all niggas change? Is it like, yo, first of all, you the same person. You the same toxic ass person you was in Durham when you moved to Georgia. Like, listen, but at least when you get down there,
people like you
so you can blend in. You can be in the mix.
But granted, I probably in February, I'm probably going to go stay in Atlanta for a week.
Oh, word?
You better not stay in Atlanta for a week.
Okay, well, I hope it's safer there.
How about it? You be safe.
I'm going to a place and then coming home.
You be safe when you do it.
Okay.
We gonna keep this voting shit. We gonna keep this shit. We gonna keep this voting shit fair now. We can't do it both ways now. You ain't gonna be out there voting as Keisha Smith in Georgia and then come back to Durham and shit. I mean, come back to Rock.
Donald Trump. Shut up, Donald Trump.
You're not gonna be doing that.
I like Donald Trump. Shut up.
That is funny.
She's
gonna be using her married name in Georgia, her maiden name in North Carolina.
She got an old ID.
McDougal Brown, McDougal -Brown, still to this day. I haven't changed it yet.
Okay.
It's a lot of paperwork, girl. It's a whole lot of paperwork. And they still faxing. I'm
not even worried about it.
Jebediah Jordan, please. Yes, I'll be on Street. 1919 Peach Street.
Peach Street.
It's like 9 Peach Streets in Georgia.
Candy.
How y'all doing?
What's going on? I want to know your thoughts on some stuff. What you got?
On this
whatever.
This year?
We just talk.
My thoughts today are on faxes. Why the fuck is faxing a thing still that exists? We are in 2021. Your phone, you can talk to people on it. You can write signatures on it. Because of COVID now, I know people who bought their houses and signed for all their paperwork on it, on their phones and tablets and devices. Why are we still? Why is there a thing called faxing still? Why does that exist? And then when you want to fax, nobody has a fax machine anymore. So now when you want to fax something, what do? Right, no fucking body. The damn fax machine at the what's it called, at the library half the time don't work. Right, they might not have one either by now. So you got to go online and you got to sign up for a free trial where you got to enter your credit card information to make a fucking account. And just to send one fax, because nobody's sending 500 faxes a month. That's just not 3 people. Your Auntie Ernestine, right? It's not a thing anymore. Like 3 people in America are sending 500 faxes a month. So they're basically so who's running this scam now? Like who's getting paid off of this faxing scam? Somebody's getting fucking money off of this faxing scam. I'm just saying. That's how I feel about it. It just doesn't make nothing that makes any sense. There's like fax machine lobbyists or something, so faxing lobbyists, and they keep the laws a certain way or something. I don't know, but I don't like the faxing anymore. I think we should stop. I think it should end. And I think they should use all of this wonderful technology that we've come up with so that we don't fucking have faxes anymore.
I would say that's facts.
That's facts.
That's facts.
Straight facts.
Straight facts.
Yo, that was Candy's thought. Yo, random thought from Candy. Yo, shit. You know what? No one uses them shits no more. Oh, you should be able. There should be technology. If you got to use a fax machine, well, it should automatically scan for you.
I mean, fucking stupid. Like you said, in this digital world, we definitely don't need fax anymore.
Thanks. We don't need to fax us.
No doubt.
Who I got to call about that, Durham? Since we 3 degrees, we just got 3 degrees of separation. Who the fuck we got to call to get rid of the faxes? Can we find a way?
Now there are, because I've done payroll for 23 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And there are certain jurisdictions that will not just will not get up on technology, and they're still stuck on facts like that's the latest shit. Even though the employees that work there are on their phones all day, sending documents, posting to Facebook and Instagram, all kind of digital shit, but there just hasn't been the movement within the, I guess, the hierarchy of those jurisdictions to move forward. And the shit costs a little money to implement, which is the deterrent, but it saves so much money in the long run, right? Because you got to have somebody to come in and fucking monitor and update your fax machine. And then there's paper, there's paper, like who fucks with paper, right?
Yeah,
I never thought and I deal with numbers all day, every day. And I used to like to have paper to write on and like mark out. I did this. Okay, next thing. I did that. Even if I had to do it in the computer, I'd like to print it off and mark it off.
Right.
Like that, But I've learned over the past 3 years of working remotely, I don't need that shit. There's multiple ways that I could accomplish that feeling without actually printing off paper for my printer, because now I'm at home and the ink is fucking expensive as fuck and the paper is expensive. I don't need that shit anymore. Right. So it's just going to take a push for these. It's find whoever is in charge, like the head IT person for Durham County, and
so down with the faxes. Like they were saying on here, down with the faxes. Everything is just silly.
What I'm gonna say is this right here. What I'm gonna say is right here. Take a damn picture of the paper on your phone. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't take a lot. Look, be like, yo, I want you to do this right here. Key, hold up a bottle of ketchup and then get the legal document, because you can't fake a bottle of ketchup picture. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, that's what I'm saying. If you have an iPhone, I don't know about Androids because I haven't had an Android in years, and I'm not downing Androids. I just don't know about it. But
the Notes app
on that iPhone, you can actually scan a document and email it.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yes, you can with an iPhone.
And that's my point. Yes, you can. And that's my point, right? What are you gonna say, Justin?
No, it's an iPhone, so I'm all.
Well, I'm saying, I mean, the Note 7 could probably do that.
Then
that goes to the whole no paper thing. Is like you can't be no paper, and then for kids learning how to write cursive, you can't. Like the two don't go together.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Fair
Real
point.
quick, Keith, you reminded
we said fuck the fax machine.
Yeah, you made me think of something, and I just wanted to say this real quick, because you were talking about payroll. We were talking about the payroll tax.
It's time for it to pay it back.
Yeah, right? But now if you're with the federal government, before it was over 8 pay periods, so 4 months. So between now and April, they were gonna take everything back, and you had to start paying again. But what they said was everything that you had to pay back, they're going to do it over 24 pay periods or 26 pay periods. So the whole year, they'll give you the whole year. They'll give you the whole year for the federal employees. I don't know anybody else, but
for the federal payroll people, they're like, fuck, like fuck, because they already had it set up. Like when it came out. A few months ago, they already had the payment set up in the system, probably already post dated to the
right
January and April.
Oh
my god, I could not imagine.
But now they're doing it. But now they're doing it all the way to the end of the year. So 26 pay periods all the way to the end of the year. So it helps the other people out, because now it's like it's not
definitely. I'm all for the people, so I wouldn't have had a problem. But it's
for me that would have been. That would have been $800 a month coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even if it is only 4 months, it's still $800.
Word up.
Exactly.
You might have to get back in the streets again and start
stripping. I might have to get my own.
That only thing you might have to start doing the house visit.
Wait, hold on.
I might have to get my OnlyFans popping again. Like, yo.
Lord,
profile. Not for $800. No, you gonna have to get that back on them streets for real, nigga. You gonna have to put on them booty shorts to get out on Austin.
Hey, look. Shout out.
Holloway. Holloway.
Hey, look, shout out to my man. Shout out to my man Juice Lord. I bought a mask just in case I wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying?
Justin, can you put it on, please? Please, I'll be the first to ask. Can you please try it on right now, please? I think it's fun. I mean, like it up if y'all want to see this. It's the right thing to do.
It's triple that you hold it.
Me being a payroll goddess, $800. I'm gonna go ahead and reverse calculate how much Justin makes a year, and I may or may not call him.
Oh my god.
Hey, Just, this is Keisha.
He knew what he said. You know, he know what he said to you.
So what's that? Hey, Justin, she gonna be in Justin DM like, yo. So what's your OnlyFans again? You said.
Can I just send it to you directly?
Can I send it to you directly, Marcus?
I'm gonna need my glasses. Look, I ain't gonna lie. You gonna find me anyway because I'm gonna need my glasses. I need to see who I'm robbing. Shout out to Juice Lord. You know what I'm saying? I gotta support the whole.
All right, Justin.
So,
all right, Justin.
Okay, you can turn your camera off and then take that off.
Right, you can. Yeah. He said, "I got you."
That's how you know it's him. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, because I am a middle-aged woman, and I put that mask on and I walk through the grocery store, like I start sweating. Like it's so like I've never liked, never even before this whole COVID thing, like my face being covered. Like it is a struggle.
No one does.
Yes.
Nobody do.
Some people like I don't even like to. I don't sleep with the covers over my head. Some people do. Like I can't. I need to feel fresh, cool air hitting my face at all times. So that mask, it is fresh air. Crazy. So
was people wearing masks?
And then literally, like men imagine women taking their bras off when they cross the threshold to their homes after having to wear a bra all day. When I leave that grocery store and I cross that threshold or a store, whatever store I'm in, mask off.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you because I work 10-hour shifts, so it's like as soon as I hit like the parking lot, I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that is goodness, man, it's crazy. Especially when sometimes naturally you may like, you know what, I'm going to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom and you take your joint off or whatever. But I'm just like, I can't wait to take that thing off. Oh goodness gracious!
Working all day in that mask.
Yeah, you gotta wear ear things.
My kids have no problem with it. I'm like, you want to take your mask off? They're like, no, I'm good.
I'm cool.
Because you know what? Because you got boys, and we always wanted to be ninjas.
True.
So you know what I'm saying? As a little boy,
which was hilarious, but
you find a way to put some shit around your face as a little boy. You know what I'm saying? As a little boy.
But you know what though? Also, we're all being prepped for hearing aids, right? We all think about the things that they took everything off, so now everybody's doing earbuds and such, and headphones that are in your ears. Especially that generation, all they've ever used, they've never been big into big headphones. So they're used to things in their ears and the feeling of something there. They're used to that shit. That's their evolution. Headphones is this generation's evolution.
I've been wearing headphones for the past 30 years.
I'm not talking about your headphones. I'm not talking about your headphones. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about the fact that we put something in our ears, and before that it was pods, and before that it was things that wrapped around. And that's who that ran through. That's that group of kids that ran through. So they've always had something like here on them.
So they're used to it.
You see what I'm saying? Like behind condition. Yeah. Yeah. And we just our earbuds are just gonna turn into hearing aids. That's what this shit's gonna be, y'all. Just FYI, just in case you didn't know.
Yeah, because you know what?
I
had 15s in my trunk, and I know I'm already gonna be. Look, I already know.
Yeah.
You had them things knocking.
So
I'm a DJ.
Go ahead and invest in some good in-ear hearing aids. Just go ahead.
Exactly. Oh, already. You know what I'm saying? I invested in technology and the companies that do it. Like I'm forward thinking. So I already do it. We can talk later. But yeah. So we got Rob in the waiting room. We bringing him in.
Hold on, because what
Rob
is
my chocolate drop in here.
What Rob is about to do, you know what I'm saying? I have to bring in Rob after I do my mean shit to say, because this is about to be some shit that's gonna go down. Because my man Rob,
this is hella random.
Mm-hmm.
To you. So
yes, it was hella random. But you know what? Me and Rob got to square some things out anyway.
I know y'all got to. So I want to get my mean shit to say out the way.
Before the things that you guys think we need to square out, I would like to say that I would like y'all to do an ancestry.com search, because y'all are definitely cousins. Goodbye.
Yeah, I believe it.
You bringing Rob in? What we gonna do? We gonna do mean shit today? We're gonna bring Rob in.
Do both.
Bring Rob in.
I got him.
Okay. Bring Rob in, and then I'm going on you for big mean shit to say. Go ahead.
Okay, so this segment I got two for y'all today. And I want to say this right here. This is Bishop Omega's Bean Shit to Say. If you follow me on Facebook or anything else, you know what I'm doing. I want to say this. I dearly hope, and this is for all my ladies out here, I hope on your next date that you have, he's the man of your dreams. I also hope that you drop something, and when you go to pick it up, your wig falls off. And then when he goes to pick up your wig, his wig falls off. Mean shit to say.
Fuck you, Bishop, because I don't wear wigs. Okay.
I also want to say this right here. Shout out to all the ladies whose makeup face looks remotely, it's not too far removed from their real face. So if your makeup face looks, if you're using it for enhance it, but if you are a Blussosaurus Rex, this isn't for you. Keep it moving, and don't talk shit about men that don't like women with a bunch of makeup, because we will roast you down to the fifth layer of your foundation. Mean shit to say.
Fifth layer. Fifth layer. Just don't wear makeup, y'all. You guess what you get to if you just don't wear makeup. Just don't wear makeup. Wash your shit in the morning, moisturize, roll.
No. Sometimes you need the smoky look.
No.
I ain't ever want to be smoky. I don't ever desire smoky.
It's not. A lot of women wear makeup not for men; they wear it for themselves, and it's not even wear themselves. It is an art. Making yourself look like making yourself like I have on makeup right now, and you don't. Like I don't wear a lot of makeup. I might do a little eye and put a little. It might be gone.
An enhancement, right? You look cute.
Yes, an enhancement. But for women that enjoy the whole art of makeup, it is literally painting your face to look like something that it wouldn't look like.
Kate.
Hold on a minute. If you hadn't painted your face. So I'm not even going to get into who that's for. It could be different from different people. Some women could paint their face to look like a certain being that men are attracted to. Some women can paint their face because they get joy out of the whole process of painting your face. Give you an example. On my 40th birthday, I wanted to do a rockabilly look. I did it.
What?
Rockabilly. It's like
y'all.
What?
It's like a
they don't know. They don't know.
The theme of my 40th birthday party was Harlem Nights. So the whole like 20s, 30s, 40s.
You wanted to be sunshine.
Type look.
Okay.
Right.
And the closest makeup concept to that, and I say that because it's an art. There are lots of different concepts to makeup. So the closest current concept to makeup that I could find a YouTube video of something that that looks like what I want was rockabilly. Okay. It took normally I get up, I wash my face. If I'm going out, I put tinted moisturizer on, little eyeliner, maybe a little powder, and maybe a little shine on my eyelids, and some mascara and some lipstick, maybe. Right? That's the extent, and it literally takes me 5 minutes to do that. This makeup job literally took me an hour. It was the longest,
and that's why I'd be like, wash your face.
Right. But I mean, it's the look that I wanted. It's the look that went with my dress. It's the look that went with the theme of my party.
Okay.
So,
Key, hold on. Let me because you're going way too deep in it. Because I'm talking about this right here. You're rocking that to go to a specific.
Oh yeah, I'm not talking about people that wear eyelashes.
You're not rocking. You're not putting rockabilly on to get on straight to tape and intelligent ratchet.
You're right.
Every fucking Sunday.
You're right.
So
you're right.
I'm talking, and it's like this. And then your face, you still look like Key, just with Key with makeup with would enhance sexy look that you want to look like. I can appreciate good looking makeup. I'm talking about when your foundation don't match your motherfucking neck. You know what I'm saying? When I can see
you just be looking like
your makeup
look nice.
Regular skin start. I sent P. Can you please? I put in
you shouldn't have a tan line,
right?
From the,
if you could please
to the bottom of your neck.
This nasty.
Okay, so here's the thing with that, and I will add a rebuttal here.
It's just jokes, Keith.
That says, I know it's jokes.
It is,
but it's jokes from the heart. Okay, fuck it. Bye. Let's go on to the next thing.
Hey, why we got Rob
here? Nigga. Don't get mad.
I just because we wanted to let you know that we dug deeper.
I will say this before we move on.
This was a deep dive.
Like, and it's not all about me at all, but just personally, I don't like when men make commentary on shit that solely women do. That's it.
That y'all do the same shit to us. You can kiss my ass.
No, I don't.
Well, I guess what?
So I'm allowed not to like that shit.
Wait a minute.
I don't like when men make commentary on shit that solely women do. Niggas don't wear makeup, so why the fuck
we grow beards?
Yes, they do.
We grow beards, and we.
So the reason that Rob is here,
wear makeup.
Hold on. Has no one in this group
seen the reason that Rob is here? Why
wear makeup? It happens.
Bishop wear makeup. Bishop gets his shit airbrush. Bishop gets his shit airbrush. He wears makeup.
Look at Bishop's face. Look at it.
Nice try.
Look at his face. Well, he don't have nothing on today, but
nothing on today. But my nigga has he'll rock some Beijing. He'll get an airbrush.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll get if I have a photo shoot or a video go through, I'm dipping my beard, I'm dipping everything. I'm going there and look like James.
That's different. But there are a lot of like what I see on the internet is there's a lot of commentary on both sides about shit that's strictly a man thing or a woman thing. Okay. Like, bitch, if you don't like, why are you talking about how this nigga got his beard cut when you will never grow a beard? And nigga, why are you talking about how this girl has eyelashes on or makeup on when you'll never wear eyelashes or makeup? But
and that's why I feel like wash our faces. Just wash it off.
Hey, chocolate drop. Hey, chocolate drop. What you here for?
I'm sorry. But
am I not missing?
If your eyelashes look like Snuffleupagus,
thank you. I mean,
if your eyelashes look like two tarantulas on your face,
I sent that to the wrong eye.
I'm leaving.
Not the tarantulas.
Then it's we got a right to not like that shit.
Come out. I can't hear him.
I'm sorry,
Bishop. I got it. Do you want to
comment?
Hold on. I got to come back in.
Okay.
That's just Bishop running.
It is.
That's him running.
That's Bishop running.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those that don't know, we have brought in a guest to the show. Is this your first time on?
This is his first time on.
This is his first time on the show. He is actually one of the co-hosts to the show. Man, can you do something with your mic, Bishop?
I got you.
Thank you. He is actually one of the co-hosts to the podcast Straight to Tape. that Keisha is on and Bishop is a permanent guest host on as our my man Big Rob.
That's right.
Oh, he your man now.
It's still he. I was about to say. I'm still coming with that.
I wasn't running from shit.
Can I finish?
Nah, fuck that, because you ain't gonna.
Can I finish? I still coming with that energy. It'll be like I still gonna call him a dickhead or pussy because we still have some stuff to talk about. But it's still podcast beef and love. Thank you. I ain't scared because I'm from Philly.
Listen,
I'll say what I said. What I said every time I said it.
What you're not gonna do? I'm gonna say this right here. What y'all not gonna do? Y'all not gonna sit here and act like I was the person that started this. I wasn't trying to be the mediator. I ain't running from nothing. You know what I'm saying? First of all, none of y'all, you know what I'm saying, got strong chins. You're all weak-chinned. You know what I'm saying? And soft-necked ass niggas. Now I want to say this right here. Now, Justin, I want you to apologize for Rob because you're about to cut off a streaming income for me because you didn't piss this man's off. You know what I'm saying? They called him all sorts of type of names and shit. And then he gonna say that. Listen, what I'm saying. Listen, I was like, Rob, you need to straighten this shit out and talk to.
What's happening? Look, he cut you off.
I said what I said.
What did you say?
And then you
what did you say for those who said missed it, Just? What did you say?
Hey, go back to the old episode of Intelligently Ratchet. We need those views anyway. Check it out. I said what I said.
Yeah. You need the views, so that's why you attacked the champ to get some rub. So what you have here?
Pull up a little bit higher.
What you have here is
bring it up a little bit. Bring it up a little bit.
Is a visual representation of the fact that you jumped on the champ. You see, you have right here 10 pounds of gold, silver, diamonds, and rubies, owned, operated, controlled, and manipulated by yours truly, the world's champion.
Gotcha.
And this is a symbol of the fact that you jumped on me to get some rub to make yourself more popular.
Gotcha. Now, so what I'm going to do is Walmart. I'm going to go to Walmart and I'm going to go in the toy section and I'm going to go get the same belt. That
no.
Okay. No.
Don't you be talking about my baby like that.
Hold on. You can't get this at Walmart, buddy. You can't get this at Walmart.
That's a goddamn belt.
You can try though.
First, I like to say so.
Let him try, friend. Let him try.
So this is Intelligently Ratchet, eh?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Finally.
Love it.
So anyway,
I knew you'd like it here.
Yeah, Candy, what's up? What's up, babe? Don't be collateral damage, baby. Okay. All right.
I ain't said shit. Look,
I know.
I just wanted to make sure that you know, like, the real reason that we brought you on here was because we took like samples of your beard hair, and we found out that your great grandmothers are sisters, and that's how y'all are related.
Right.
And I just wanted to say that I made that up just now.
Look, I ain't got no real beef. I joke, and it is what it is. If he's sensitive and he wants to take it that way, I didn't even message him. I said, "Hey, we got podcast beef," and I ain't getting no response back. Like, hey, let me know. Like, if it's real, it's real. Let me know.
Again,
it's all love. In my book. You know what I'm saying?
So if I get both of y'all that the ancestry.com test, will y'all both take it? And we can see if you're cousins or not.
I'm just gonna say we cousins.
And we can bring it back on with it.
Yeah, we just cousins anyway. But I mean, just to be sure.
I mean, you're having to submit your DNA to the matrix. Are you both willing to do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, Justin's DNA is probably already in the matrix.
We already got it. Yeah,
we'll have to think about it. But nah. Seriously, like I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt. That's why I didn't answer you, because I was trying to play it. I was trying to play this out. I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that you was playing. You was a little tipsy. You were a little tipsy, Just. See, that's it was a little.
But just how you get tipsy on a bottle of wine?
Little extra bravado was there. But
I was drinking rum too. I was about to say,
double bottle.
Do you not see my cup? Like,
I knew
That's
Right, do
not,
you not watch
that's
how he
not what
fills
you
up?
had that night, sir.
Whatever I had, I had.
No doubt that you was joking, bro. Because what it was when he said because he did say, and Rob knows what I'm talking about. Those are Philly words. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
If you in Philly, you walk down the block,
Fuck
you gonna hear
y'all. You and
hear
Justin
dickhead
and your Philly words, not Bishop because he's
Thank
from
you.
Durham.
Thank you.
you're gonna hear that all day long. Like, you know what I'm saying? My nephew, he's playing football against dudes. He's he's a wide receiver. He'll catch a pass and run by a dude, smoke him, and call him a dickhead right there in his face while he's smoking.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I mean? Those are just Philly words. So I knew it was a joke the whole
So
time.
wait, hold on 1 second. Rob,
Rob,
wait, let me jump in 1 second. Rob, you're from Philly?
Yeah.
Can you finally put this to bed? Can you substantiate the fact that Bishop Omega is in fact from the mean streets of Philly? Can you go ahead and give us that exclusive? It's been an ongoing debate. Let me just blow you up so we can hear you clearly.
Chocolate drop.
Bishop is Philly, man. You know what I'm saying? Bishop is
there.
Philly.
It is.
No.
There it is.
I'm gonna have to remove you. I'm gonna have to remove you.
You can't.
Bishop, you're safe.
No.
Bishop's
He
Philly,
visits
man.
Philly. He visits Philly. He's not from Philly.
I mean, you know.
I mean, could it be possible that he spent his summers
That's what I'm
and
saying.
breaks in Philly?
That's what I'm saying. That doesn't mean you're from Philly.
No, that's okay.
The Philly
What I'm saying.
swag.
Okay, here's the thing. Like, even if you were a North Carolina transplant, if you came from Philly, like me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you go back to Philly,
Philly
people will claim you no matter how long you've been down here. Like when somebody will be like, somebody in Philly will ask you, where you from? You'll be like, well, okay, I'm originally from here, but I've lived in North Carolina for X amount of years. Oh, nigga, you from Philly? You from Philly?
Exactly.
Right.
But when you come down here, and people say, well, where you from? Well, I'm originally from Philly, but I've been down here, I'm saying, most of my life, yada yada yada. Nah, nigga, you from North Carolina. You know what I mean? So.
True.
Even though Bishop has spent summers in Philly,
Bishop is from Baltimore.
Well, yo, listen here, dickhead. I'm telling you this right here, yo. You ain't gonna put me up. You already know what it is. It's like they row houses are different from our row houses. They row houses is way different from our row houses. Okay. I'll fuck you up.
You would go visit your grandma for 6 summers, and now all of a sudden you from Philly. Keep telling you,
summers. Just
49th and Ogden. Y'all look it up. 49th and Ogden. You know what I'm saying? 49th and Ogden Street. You know what I'm saying? Right across the street from James Rose Elementary School. I went to Stillbrook Middle School. You know what I'm saying? I also went to Lutheran High School, which was a private school up the street from Brook. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I had to take the 52 bus and the trolley to get to school. I know what tokens look like.
Did you have a little trans pass? You know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't have a trans because I was too young. But you know what I'm saying? I remember my uncles doing this shit right here, getting their girlfriend's female trans pass and putting the M on the female joint so they can still use the trans pass.
Why was there a female and a male trans pass?
Yo, when you bought a trans pass, that's how you had to get it. You either bought a male or a female.
Yeah.
But did I ever tell y'all that I had a phone boyfriend that was from Philly when I was young?
Tyree,
phone boyfriend. Okay.
Tariq Trotter.
How did you meet him?
His name was Tariq Trotter.
We about to
Tariq
hear this shit again.
Shut up! No, this is not the same show, Rob.
We about to save that one.
Oh, it's not, because earlier it was the other podcast. I meant to get on you about that shit.
I didn't say that.
I
be trying to shout y'all out. I don't be saying that. I be like, no, say it.
She on here talking about
we have
say the name.
Trotter. We used to be
say the name.
Boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, whatever.
I'd be like, say the podcast name.
Say the podcast name. Well, the other podcast I'm on.
I was
like,
what?
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was a fun story or some shit. Like, I thought maybe you had like a phone boyfriend. I used to be in NAACP AXO, and we have competitions, and we go around the country and shit, and they have a national competition. So
it is a pretty fun story, Candace. I'll tell you offline if you'd like to know.
Okay, cool.
But these niggas shut me down, so let's continue on to the next topic.
It's okay. You have to be considerate of each other's space.
Let's
let's
guys.
bring on the main topic, but I want to bring Kazi in. Can we do that?
Yeah, can we bring Kazi in? But look, guys, I want to do this right here. I want to do this right here. Let's have a moment of silence for Keisha.
Why?
Because
I don't need a moment of silence. Nigga, and it won't be no
You
moment
can't even
of silence
take your
I
fucking moment of silence.
through that shit.
Keisha, why can't you let a nigga do something nice for you?
Right.
I need to know why this nigga's trying to give me a moment of silence.
Because you butt hurt. So we're gonna give you a moment of silence for butt hurtness.
No, I don't care that I didn't get to tell y'all my Tariq Trotter story. I told it plenty of times.
Again.
Well,
sorry.
So since we have it on guests, we got to bring in the original, the OG of Intelligently Ratchet. We've got none other than Chapel Hill's own Kazi 4 letters. Kazi, what's up?
What's good?
What up?
Blah, lock it up for Kazi real quick.
Lock it up one time for Kazi.
No audio.
No audio.
Can't hear you.
The sound. We need your sound.
Can't hear you, bro.
He's at Vibe House Studio.
All right, come right back in 1 minute. All right, he's coming back in just a minute. He's getting that squared away.
Nope, can't hear you, bro.
All right.
Can't hear you. Nope.
No go.
Nope. Just take the headphones out. Nope, can't hear you, bro. Unplug it.
Just be here with us. Be.
Shout out to Kazi. He's in Vibe House Studio right now. He's in Vibe House. So that's the background.
Right.
You just unplugged the generator.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Kazi for kicking ass on his album, 1,000 Shades of Black.
And if you have not listened to it
yet, Black, make sure I take this zone out. You
definitely check it out.
He's doing a lot of big things out there or whatever. All right, let's see if he can come back
again.
Can you hear it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Some
welcome.
Audio issues. What's good, y'all? Man,
what's happening?
Everything good, man. I had to pull up. And just say what up. Happy New Year to y'all.
Oh, Happy New Year.
You know what I'm saying? And some wild shit going on in DC today. And I just
yeah,
somewhere. I just had to talk about it with some, you know what I mean? Like group therapy. I needed to come on and speak on it. That's all, man. Cause like I've been watching this most of the day today and just kind of didn't know what y'all's reaction was to it. And I just wanted to come on and give my 2 cents on it. That's all, you know.
Go ahead, bro. You got the floor.
Well, you know what it is, Kazi? This is the perfect time because we saved that segment for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about what was going on in DC.
Yeah.
So you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it like we used to do it. Kazi, you got the floor. Go ahead and bring in.
Well, yo, I'm gonna just say this. Like today, I knew like earlier in the week that today was a couple of things. I knew today was going to be the day that they were supposed to certify electoral college. I also knew that today was the day Donald Trump had sent the call out to everybody on Twitter, on all his social media, that if you were a follower of his, like not just a Republican, if you are, MAGA proud boy, like you feel like the election was stolen for him, that Wednesday was the day, January 6th was going to be the day to pull up a rally for America or something like that was what they were going to call it, to stop the steal, all of that. And so he had put the call, the vibes were out there. And I just had, kind of mentioned to some people, I was like, Wednesday, Trump said, told all the Proud Boys to pull up. And it was kind of like a ha thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. But nah, he really had put the energy out there. He's been putting it out there, but he really put it out there. This time it was like, we gonna stop. Like today we gonna protest, like, pull up. And he came out there and spoke to those people. They set up a stage. He came out there and he spoke to those people and they all pulled up. And he told them right after they, he got, first of all, the rhetoric. Half these people out here just think that the shit's fake. Like brainwashed, where they get the well they drinking from is Fox News, Rush Limbaugh, whatever Billy Bob at the end of their driveway told them.
They think what's fake, Kazi.
You know
they
what I'm
think
saying?
What's fake.
Right. Facebook, social media politics, strictly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. And so a steady diet of that with all they racist energy with all the anti-Muslim, xenophobic, anti-gay, anti-Mexican, anti-immigrant, just all of that shit, and then you feed that energy.
Anything but white male.
Right. And you
white women better watch out.
Well, and when you see the numbers even of how, many of them supported Trump even in this moment, after all of this, still, right? And but today was different. Today was like, pull up. We're not gonna let this go through. And there's enough people that on whatever level of intelligence, so many people hear his shit and they just be like, nah, he ain't serious. He don't really mean that. You know what I mean? He's just bullshitting. But there's a level of people that believe that shit, that still believe that wrestling is real, that Santa Claus is real. You know what I'm saying? Like that will not, and I know I'm being ridiculous, but it's, at the same time, it's that type of parallel that whatever he say, they go off of that. That's the truth, whether it's fact or fiction. Playing politics with a virus, right? Based off this man's energy, playing politics with a motherfucking virus that's killed 300,000 and counting. And cats is out here still playing politics because Trump said it ain't real and not gonna wear no mask. And this was another example today. Trump said the election won't real. Pull up and do something about it. And cats pulled up with the ease, so fucking easy, like a butter knife through some margarine. Walked right up in this shit. I said, homie was on Nancy Pelosi's desk going through her email. They in the Senate floor. A lady lost her life today.
Yep.
In the Capitol. It looked real, just soft. How cats came up in there in contrast to what the threat of a Black Lives Matter protest looked like fucking full military tank, ready for warfare, tear gas, so that man could walk across the street and hold a Bible. Cats ran up in the Capitol. Y'all seen the photos, the pictures of them guns at the door?
Yep.
Right? I mean, the shit I ever seen, they said only one other time in history was like 1812 that this happened, 1816, something like that.
14.
Yeah, 14.
Thank you. The only other time. And so, like, homeboy pissed that energy, that gasoline all over that fire in the day. And they played with Trump for 4 years, fed this monster, racism, let him do whatever the hell he want, grab him by the pussy, lie, cheat, steal, put the babies in the Walmart, let them sleep on the tinfoil. I mean, you could go on. And it just came to but it never fell on them before. It always fell on everybody else. Today, the shit fell on them.
Mm-hmm. It was like
anybody that was in full support of the man, I don't know, here you go. Here's what you got. The monster the motherfuckers created. Now everybody got to deal with it.
What I want to talk about is how they did the video, how he did the video. Did you see the video he did?
I did.
The first thing he did was like, yo, they stole the election. We ran by a landslide. Like, hold on, you're supposed to come out and
but y'all go
calm this shit down.
Escalate. Right.
Y'all are good people.
So
special people.
So here we are in 2021.
Facts.
Throughout 2020, there have been multiple rallies. You can call them protests. You can call them I don't know. What do you want to call them? But for social justice. So there are people in this country who are not treated the same as other people in this country. It came to a head in 2020, the mid 2020,
right.
And there are hundreds of thousands of people that are out walking the streets and protesting about social justice.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the city of Washington, D.C., even on the same streets that you saw on CNN today,
right,
and MSNBC and Fox News. they're rallying. Those people were rallying in and around that same space. But when they got there, even before they got there, when they had to get a permit to prepare to have these rallies
legally,
thank you, city cops, Capitol Police,
right,
what do you call it? National Guard was on standby.
right.
All that.
Just
We're
out,
talking about
just
Black
out
Lives Matter
gate.
was there, right?
Before the rallies even happened.
Right.
Yep.
These three organizations were coordinating on how they were going to control these crowds that were rallying for social justice, basically people, for everybody. But the disintegration and the degradation of Black people were the catalyst for these rallies.
Yeah, that's what exactly I was going to say. I was like, we marched because
organizations, the City of DC Police, the Capitol Police that control all the federal grounds in and around DC, and the National Guard were all coordinating how they were going to control, the people in these rallies as they take place. Before the rallies even fucking took place, you guys.
Right.
Yep.
So weeks ago, and I do have an account on Parler. I do. Weeks ago, these motherfuckers are talking about organizing on this very day. There are congressmen, Republican and Democratic, that have been warning authorities that this day was going to come.
Right.
They actually had 5 or 6 extra Capitol Police and some fucking bike racks to keep these motherfuckers back. They broke through that shit with the quickness. It is like we're the threat.
It's crazy because you took the words right out of my mouth.
Right. They're the threat when they're not a threat because they want imminent power. Like it is fucking up. I've been cussing all day around my kids and I never do it. And they've been laughing at me all day.
That's
like, Mom, calm down. But they completely feel me, and I've raised my kids right. Like it just, not even anything other happened. If nothing else happened besides the disparity between the reaction of social justice rallies versus Trump rallies happened today. If people don't see that shit, it's crazy.
What was you gonna say, Josh?
That's what you about to say.
Now I was gonna say say the same thing. Like, she took the words out of right out of my mouth. I'm like, we were protesting and against people unjustly getting killed by people in law enforcement and in authority. I was like, but they're just protesting because they didn't get their way. Point blank period. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's as simple as that. Y'all didn't get y'all way. Y'all ain't like it, so now y'all coming there. And I hate the fact that they did so much for us, but they stormed a federal building.
They did.
It didn't get shot.
Federal property.
And no one got shot.
And one person died. I think they got, you know what I'm saying? But
no.
The woman died. All I know is the woman died. I don't know how she died. I don't know if she got shot or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's
no tear gas.
Right, but no tear gas, no rubber bullets, no water hoses, no dogs, no nothing. They didn't do nothing.
That makes you think it was on purpose. It feels like it was on purpose, not just the color thing, but it feels like it was extremely understaffed intentionally too.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that doesn't make sense.
Yes, whether they didn't take it seriously or they showed their approval of it.
Or
it might not have been approval.
I wonder if we go back and look.
Boys will be boys. That's the whole moniker, right?
I think if we go back, it'll be interesting to see, because it's going to take a couple of years probably for us to get through it. But I'd be interested to see, y'all, if there weren't certain people who were like scheduled versus other folks that knew to take the fuck off. Yeah, I'm going to say that because I live in Indiana. I remember when they had a Klan rally in the city I grew up in, and a lot of police had to come in from other counties because our police weren't available that day.
It was at that rally. But I think
I believe you.
Crazy.
Right?
like,
But
Kazi tweeted. I'm sorry, Just, but Kazi tweeted something earlier. I saw one of your tweets and I retweeted it. You was like, where they asked the defense they asked the National Guard and they declined the request for the National Guard to come in or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So
go ahead, Kazi.
What's up?
You go.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, I tweeted that out. I tweeted that because people were wondering at that point. I watched it go on about 2-3 hours, and people were wondering at that point, where's the National Guard? Where's the police? Because that's the big what if of the day, right? For all black people, all black people were like, let one Black Lives Matter, any of that shit have went on, there would have been F-14s flying over the Capitol,
right,
missiles into it,
right,
like
right,
would that have been anything like a Black Lives Matter rally? It would have been like army out there.
It is stark and astonishing the difference in treatment. Like it really is. It is amazing.
And I use that Trump walking across the street as an example. Literally, the man wanted to walk across the street.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And when you and I think y'all bring up a good point to say that it almost seemed like police was just kind of letting it go on because. And I saw a couple of videos circulating on Twitter that I guess once they got the permit, they were allowed access into that area. I guess,
but not that area. There were probably 100 yards down from the Capitol doors, down the steps, and down from the Capitol doors. Those barriers, which were just basically bike racks, were put, and they crashed through that shit. They crashed through it.
Did you see? I'm sorry, Key, not to cut you off, but did you see like the video? Because it's like this: the people that did work. Did you see the video of how they just? Because they tried to do shout out to the Capitol Police. They tried to do their job. They tried to do their job.
They were unmanned.
Even the Capitol Police, they were quoted saying this right here. He was like, I've seen the people, the police, like those people weren't protesters. Those people came in with an agenda. He was like, I saw the evil
Civil War.
and it was like this. And what they did, there was a picture that was crazy because it was a guy on a phone or whatever, and they had just moved. The crowd just moved the police out the way, and it was this one police officer. You know what I'm saying? He was one police officer. He had his little mask on and he had his face covered, but he was up. You know how when people rush before a concert,
he
stuck in the corner,
getting squished.
Yo, his face was he was terrified. When I say it was terror on that man, it's like this. My heart bleeds out to him. I almost cried for the homie because.
But guess what? Like they always say, them niggas want to go home. Right. They want to go home. They want to go home to their families.
Right. Just like when the homeboy was running up the steps, when he was like, "Y'all stop!" The black dude, and it was like, and he tried, and they kept following. First of all, the dude with the dark beard. The dude with the dark beard is in a bunch of you seen the cat with the hoodie on with the dark beard. Look, you know what I'm saying? He with the kind of looked like Eminem on steroids and Ultimate Warrior. The dude the dude with the Ultimate Warrior outfit on. Those motherfuckers.
Is that the one in the fur with his chest out?
When you got a cute, because you got a crush on.
Call me.
Talking about Viking Buddy.
Viking Buddy. You like the Ultimate Warrior.
I'll change your life.
Sitting up there where Nancy Pelosi sitting. He got away there.
Yep. I mean, these niggas taking pictures with mail out of Congress people's offices, y'all. They were sitting up in Congress people's offices with their feet on the desk. Like
walking around with Confederate flags.
I saw
walking around with Confederate flags.
Conduct
now,
charges.
mind you,
no trespassing charges.
Right. Well, not yet. So I'm always, even though no matter how stupid the world gets, I'm always optimistic that good will win. Right. These niggas should be up on federal charges. This ain't it was on federal property, so it should be federal charges. So all today, me and my kids sitting in my room, and I'm chanting, "Send them to the face! Send them to the face! Send them!" Like they need to be put up on federal charges, like for real. It is, and they broke federal laws today. And even some of the news commentators that were down on the ground were like, yeah, we talked to a number of people and we asked them, did they want to be on camera? And they were like, it's probably not the best thing for us to do right now. They're smart. But the motherfuckers that we got pictures of, like Bay in the furry outfit, the Viking dude.
Yeah.
You going to the feds, buddy.
He's about to say something, Rob.
Y'all going to the feds.
No, I'm just saying, yeah, and the people that took pictures, chilling with their feet up on the desk and writing
yeah. Y'all going to the feds. Y'all going to the feds,
Nancy Pelosi's desk and all
disrespectful.
that, and the dude that walking through with the Confederate flag through the Capitol. I mean, that's some like real symbolic shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Like on a whole other level, deep level. Just that alone. But yeah, the video of the brother, the black dude that was a cop or security or whatever, I don't know. He had a baton and was trying to fight those dudes off, and one of them was like, "What are you gonna beat us all?" You know what I mean? And started chasing him up the stairs and shit. Listen, man, I would have had to split his wig open. That one dude. I mean, absolutely. I would have had to have.
Because what you would have done is this right here. You killed a leader. The rest of them, they would have scattered. I would have listened. I'd have like, I said, don't come in here. I'd have raised that weapon. And listen, I would have threw shots at least 6 motherfuckers. Pop, 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 pop. Now, y'all keep coming if you want to, because you can catch. Because not all y'all gonna die, but some of y'all not everybody want to get shot. See, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
This is not Olympus.
But this dude even have a gun? Did he have a gun?
Bishop watched Olympus Has Fallen. He come through like that. Come on.
No, I know I'm gonna get fucked up. Hey, Kazi, what I'm saying is right here. I know in this situation, if they're about that life, I'm gonna get fucked up. Okay. Right. But what I'm saying is this right here. If you know, like I know, most motherfuckers bitch ass niggas in life. And is when it's mob rule, if you take out the toughest person in the crowd, if they think's the toughest guy, guess what? You gonna think about that shit twice.
Like, all right,
but listen, Capitol Police, being a Capitol Police person, and I heard this in different parts on the news today that I've gathered, is one of the easiest shits in the world, because the Capitol is supposed to be one of the safest places in the world,
right?
Just out of where it is. So they like these cops, though they knew today was going to be tumultuous, never knew that their shift.
You better go ahead.
Oh, Kazi just fell out. Y'all check on Kazi. They got him.
Wellness check.
They look. Trump and got Kazi.
Like,
they finally
being a Capitol policeman means basically sitting in this one spot, doing a couple of rounds or whatever.
Right. That's where his jurisdiction is.
Right. That's your jurisdiction, the Capitol.
Right.
You walk the grounds of that building and you go home. Never did they ever think when they were, hey, I want to be police, that they would ever be encountered with this type of shit. Again, this type of shit hasn't happened since 1804 fucking teen, y'all.
I saw when they did the Million Man March. They had tanks on already. So you can imagine as far as being a person at the Capitol as a Capitol police officer, you're like, yo, I'm gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? People they had stormtroopers with the other guys. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this Trump rally, this Trump protest is gonna be small. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Boom, because we got tanks at the ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it should be it's motherfuckers that should be in the Capitol just know how to kill motherfuckers with spoons. You know what I'm saying? This is like, this
was on purpose. That's how you know this was on purpose, Bishop.
Right. And it's like,
how you know this shit was on purpose.
And at the end of the day, when they could have leveled up, DC got their own police force. It's like 4 or 5 police forces around that shit. They could have leveled up that easy. And it's like this. And when you sitting there and what they didn't take the guys. This wasn't random. If anybody thinks this is random, you're dumbass, stupid fool. Because they threw the reason why they got in. They threw chemicals on the people, on the officers. So they have a chemical agent on the officers,
right,
to push through there. Then they had a riot shield. Like, where you get a riot shield from out of nowhere? They broke. You know what I'm saying? They had shit already set up. People in tactical gear. And then they called in. Then they were calling in as they were speaking before they went off air a little bit. They were speaking and they were calling in more people in tactical gear. Like these guys they were ready to pop off. You know what I'm saying?
But then somebody came out and said, "Hey, Trump just posted a video on Twitter. He said we need to go home." And they said, "We ain't going home."
Right. We ain't going.
Oh,
we ain't coming out.
That's crazy.
So this is y'all's America. So just in case you're sitting at home trying to like make this okay and rationalize this and say, oh, this is not my America. No, yes, the fuck it is your America. These are your people. This is the thing that you've allowed to continue. These are your aunts and your uncles that you just let slide and not say anything to. Like all this stuff is bubbling, how you've been sitting with your family, not having any real conversations. Your passive aggressive or like micro aggressive comments, all that shit adds up to this.
Absolutely.
It's you. It's your America.
Can I say this right here, Candy?
This is your America.
I want to say one thing too, because I'm gonna go ahead with kind of like what you said when you did when they was doing the passive aggressive shit, like when it was the Black Lives Matter and the protests and everything like that, and they like, oh, they're animals for breaking up. And we tried to tell them. We said,
let's call them animals.
Right? Yes. No, and what we tried to do, we was like, no, it's not the protesters. It's these other elements inside the what's the name. And what I'm gonna say is this here. Now, when those other elements come on y'all protests, you see what the fuck we were saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe every one of those Trump protesters was out there to run their ass in the Capitol building.
Yes,
but the ones that ran, there was thousands of them. Bishop. I'm not even fucking justifying this bullshit. Like,
no. I'm not justifying.
Trump basically, in his speech today, incited an anarchist riot.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is that's what my point is right here.
Anarchist riot, which
and that's what they tried to do. That's what they tried to do with
the Black Lives Matter. That is what oh my God. This, like Candy said, this is y'all's America, right? This is not my America. This is y'all's America. The America that is intent on causing harm and damage to those that are not white males. And I say white males specifically because that's exactly who the fuck was out there and the dumbass white females that follow them.
Yeah.
White men, white women.
There was a nigga
women, they will throw your ass under the bus as soon as they get a chance. So I'm having a hard time gathering my words because I just don't understand how motherfuckers could justify the shit that went on today. Like I don't understand.
And you know what we're gonna do, Candy? We're gonna go ahead and leave it there, man, because we are at hour number 2, and we're gonna pick up this into more in-depth conversation because this shit's gonna be going on next week. So hopefully you get some more information.
Oh, absolutely. We're
gonna drop some more on y'all.
You're gonna talk about it on the other podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it back on Challenge Ratchet too, because we got some other shit to talk about. But it's gonna be some more rest and everything like that. Donald Trump, what I'm predicting, I just want y'all next week's predictions. I'm predicting that Donald Trump finds the Megazord and he's gonna have a Trump robot, you know what I'm saying, come down and destroy
the Megazord.
Yo, real talk. That's
he gonna have the Megazord, Voltron.
What I mean, you literally is 14 days. What, like, I ain't even being funny. Like, you got 14 days. What's left that can happen in 14 days? He could.
It's a lot.
We have a purge between now and the 20th.
So much. I mean, so much. Stand by, stand back, and stand by, Kazi. This is like right now. Black people need to stand by.
Don't y'all go down. Don't go down there. Leave that shit the fuck alone. Don't get curious. This ain't the time for you to be curious.
Oh no, now's not the time.
Don't do it.
Can he really can you really put up with him for 14 more days? Like, what's the
America or his base?
I'm wondering if what the plan is, if the Senate, if the government, can really stand him being in charge for another 14 days.
At this point, I had this
might not happen
earlier today. At this point, there's no use in spending the time and money to try to impeach this nigga and go through the impeachment process to impeach him as a president again, and then remove him from office in the next 14 days.
So we just tolerate it. We just
gotta ride it out and hope he don't get.
Gotta ride it out
and let Twitter cut him off. Can we do that? I predict that Twitter is gonna keep 12
hours.
But like I'm saying, Keisha, like I'm saying, I hear Twitter cut him off for 12 hours. My prediction is they gonna cut that motherfucker off. Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun? Because what happens when somebody cut both your legs off and you a track star? Right? You used to running, laps around motherfuckers, and all of a sudden.
Right.
You go to Parler.
That's his number
you start,
one.
Because I checked
Twitter. The same. You ain't got time. Hold on a minute. He ain't got the time.
He does have the time. If he's not tweeting on Twitter, then he can be on Parler. I checked his Parler account and he has not said anything. Yeah, that was a couple of hours ago. And that might have been before he got cut off from Twitter. All of this motherfucker's followers are on Parler. He doesn't need Twitter, actually.
I got one better for you.
Okay, well, I hope he goes there then. That's
cool.
Hold
on, once they cut off his Twitter and they cut off his Parler, he's coming to the Clubhouse app, y'all. That's where he's doing.
He's not cut off on Parler because Parler is for him. Parler is made for Trump and his supporters. So they're still going to be able to communicate. They're still going to be able to proliferate all this bullshit.
You're missing my point. So I hear you. I get that they'll still be able to connect. And that's just what that is, right? I'm talking about the fact that part of this is that he likes attention. He likes to be seen. He starts shit so that they tweet it on CNN or retweet it and put it on CNN and talk about it. He has become accustomed to that kind of interaction. When you take all them legs, he becomes tink.
So you don't think that CNN and MSNBC and Fox News have people that have accounts on Parler?
No. That's what I'm saying right here. It's about this right here. Generally, it's kind of like this, like you brought up Clubhouse, right? Not everybody's on Clubhouse. Not everybody knows about Parler. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like this. When Facebook and Twitter, where most of the people that are generally just going to get on, because remember, we're dealing with people that aren't computer literate or not computer literate. So they're not making extra accounts, right? Now, you got the extreme of the extreme, the very smart guys on Parler. You know what I'm saying? But the general Joe Schmo, I work in mechanic work, ain't going on Parler. They got Twitter. That's all you got.
Yes, they are. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yes, they are. So as Trump gets removed from office and his influence shifts from the full American people, the president of America, Parler is where he's going to sit. Parler is where he is going to communicate with his base and energize all these motherfuckers that were out there. I bet you.
I give my prediction back. I predict now that he gonna eat a Subway sandwich. And the nasty one
will.
is made out of the meatballs
that were out there today.
The nasty ones.
I bet you. 95% of the people
it's not that we don't believe that they're there, right? We understand that's an organization. I'm talking about here. The attention is a head job. The attention is a head job. Part of it is he likes the attention and being seen. It's not that people can't go to Parler. It's that he's got this established thing that he does in this space, and it doesn't feel good when somebody takes it away. Just like Tick Tick got the metal legs. Like Tink when got the metal legs, right? He got them shits and he can run still, but it ain't the damn same.
But I get
and
it.
Every time he clicks on the damn
saying.
ground, he knows he ain't got feet no more.
I get what you're saying. However, if 95% of the people that he spoke to this morning are on Parler, that is his attention. When he knows that his Twitter account, his presidential, because he knows it's imminent. His presidential Twitter account is going down, and it's going to be taken over by the George Biden and his crew.
Joe
Biden.
17.
I was like, "What you been drinking, my nigga, George?"
Joe Biden is going to be taken over by Joe Biden and his crew in another few days. So he knows that whole era is ending. If Twitter cancels his account, which he had to be anticipating once he's just a citizen and not the president, Parler is the bet he's making and the crowd he's building in order to.
I rescinded my Twitter. I retweeted. I said it. Subway sandwich.
You know what else we were Okay, ladies.
It was actually a joke, motherfucker. Gosh, I just want to make a joke.
Ladies,
I want to be funny like Bishop.
I know.
Ladies, what we're gonna do is this right here.
I was gonna give Kazi his final thoughts. Oh,
right,
I was, and he laid out on us by accident.
So what I'm saying is this right here, from everybody at Intelligent Ratchet. Good night.
I know. This is the most Parler has been mentioned probably.
Hey, y'all, go make a white name and get on Parler, just so we can be abreast of what the fuck's going on.
Where's the wizard?
Hey, Big Rob, thank you for joining in. Stopping in. You got anything you want to shout out real fast? Or you want to shout out the joint?
Hey, thanks for having me, man. It was a lot of fun, man. Y'all keep doing what you're doing, and just follow Straight to Tape as well. We'll see y'all Sunday at 2 p.m. And hey, right back here on Intelligently Ratchet. Join Intelligently Ratchet and this fine crew here next week, same time, same channel.
There it is.
And I say it with much love. Fuck you. All right.
You've been waiting to do that.
He's gonna be waiting. He ain't leaving. He gonna be waiting for me in the back.
Right. He's gonna wait for you.
Final remarks, Candy Carver. What you got?
I'm gonna go get some salt for my driveway just in case it decides to snow on Friday. And I'm gonna hope that my pretend fireplace keeps me warm. And y'all. After today, everybody in the whole Americas, y'all take a break. Like go somewhere and breathe. Inhale, exhale, something. Like go take a second. We all deserve it. Yeah, like you need the real woosah, everybody. So find some woosah time, damn it, before you go to sleep.
And kill all fax machines. Kill all fax machines.
Facts.
Kill them.
Yo, I love that one. That was. I love that one. I did.
Facts.
Yo, Keisha, hip hop mom, what you got for us?
Yo, today's been crazy, yo. We basically saw the of democracy implode. So, like Candy said, if you don't have to deal with it, then don't. Find yourself a place or a short time to like get away from it. But I would try to just be cognizant because it's not just localized to DC. There are motherfuckers that you see on a daily basis, your neighbors, the people you see in the grocery store that feel the exact fucking same way as a motherfucker in the fur with his chest out, all painted blue and white and red. So please make sure that you are fully aware of your surroundings. Mm-hmm. Please make sure that you do what you need to do to protect your family. Because it is about to get super real. Like if today doesn't show you anything else, is that they will fight you and kill you to retain their power. And it's a scary thing. And I don't want to scare people into being paranoid all the time, but it is really a stark reality of the world that we live in and the world that we've been living in since really Barack Obama became president. Like it's been bubbling, and like today for me was the culmination of that shit, and it's only gonna get worse until it gets better. So that's that.
Life and times of King Just. You got any parting words for us, young man?
Nah, I just want to thank Big Rob, thank Kazi for coming through. Make sure you check out Kazi's album, Thousand Shades of Black. Yeah, streaming all over the place. Shout out to Big Rob for coming through. Make sure y'all check out Straight to Tape. Sundays at is it 2 o'clock, right?
2 p.m. Yes, Eastern
2
Standard.
p.m. Yes, P with P and not P9, but Perry the Plumber, Keish, and
Perry the Plumber.
Yeah, because he be listening to Benny the Butcher.
Barry the Plumber.
Barry the Butcher.
So
Barack Obama would enjoy that.
And Tico, make sure and the permanent guest host Bishop. So make sure y'all check them out. Also got the joint on Tuesdays, Paparazzi of the homegirl DD. We're gonna be changing the name, but same concept. Yeah, make sure y'all keep supporting us. Continue to like and support the show. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share it with your peoples. Put it in your timeline. Share it in the DMs. All that. Appreciate it. And yeah, y'all stay safe. Basically, that's it.
Safe out here in these COVID streets.
Definitely.
We out. See y'all next week. On Sunday.
8 p.m. We'll be here.
8 p.m. from now on.
Going forward.
Early. Before you go to bed, come find us.
We out.
Yeah.